Well, now over on the 4-hour chart, we're watching a bear flag play out. Last week, she was a bull flag, and then 7 days later, it's a bear flag. But make no mistake, this is the 4-hour chart, so she's a noisy little so-and-so. But it is what it is, and it is a bear flag. And what do bear flags do 67% of the time? That's right. They break to the downside, and we can see that we've tested the 50 already. And that pushover Rodney Dangerfield just said, yeah, go on, I won't stop ya. We are kind of at that crucial support line of 64K. And I'd like to keep this as the next stop down. Is that about 63K? I know she's a big, convenient, round number. Remember, that would put us back in our goth stage that we don't even want to acknowledge existed. So, we embrace our gloomy black eyeliner and Morrissey records. We could also see 61.9. And I'm not a fan of that price level, or Morrissey, to be perfectly honest with ya. And saying you don't like Morrissey to a goth is the most sacrilegious thing you could say, but I was more of an appetite for destruction type of late 80s doit bag. A quick look at that lagging indicator, the MACD, the Captain Obvious of indicators. It says, yeah, we're deep diving to the dark side with a big old spread. She's not pretty, but no one's taken her to the prom. And by the looks of her, she probably wouldn't be that much fun anyways. She's got daddy issues and her last boyfriend was a gangster. So you don't want to go there. But here's the good news. We're set up again for that pump. And it's one thing to pump in overbought heated RSI zones, dicey. It's still fun, but we know at any moment her dad's going to come down the stairs, flick on the lights and say, "Get out of my house." But when we pump from a place of oversold RSI cooled off Morrissey-filled doldrums, we have a ton of upside before dear old dad busts in. Taking a quick look at the daily, we can see we're looking at a test of our bull flag breakout support line, which is basically down at the 61.9 level. Now, I could sit here and spew out all the TA data in the world. The probabilities would still stand, but of course we're in that stage of the bull run where charts get turned on their Adirondacks in a heartbeat. And the moves have reason, which reason knows not of. We're still at the mercy of the legacy financial swings. So the traditional markets go up, Bitcoin goes up. Traditional markets go down, Bitcoin goes down. We're like that underage kid that snuck into the Alkaline Trio show and wound up in the middle of the mosh pit. And if you don't know what a mosh pit is, I truly feel bad for you. Because that was what some say was the most free we as kids might possibly have been and ever will be. A time where cell phones actually got turned off because they were annoying, which they are. A time where you had a favorite band and you bought their album at a store and you couldn't wait for them to come to town to see them play their instrument live and blow your face off. Now, if Bitcoin is that kid in the mosh pit, we are smack dab in the middle staring straight at the band. The mosh pit's moving back and forth. And it's impossible to stay in the center and watch the show. So what do? Well, we join the mosh pit. We let it go up and down, back and forth. It's part of the experience. It's part of the show. It wasn't that long ago that 64K was the greatest riff we could have heard blasting out of that amp. Let's not forget that because we know where this show is heading. We know how this song goes. So jump in the mosh pit, enjoy the ride. You might get a couple elbows in the chops, but hey, that's rock and roll, baby. And here's a crazy idea. Shut off that cell phone every now and then. Because guess what? It is annoying. And remember, We're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's a long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And it's Friday, so sing me out. 3, 4. Whoa. Chit, 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 ching. Have a great weekend, everybody.